everyone, welcome to Whatcha Paint Wednesday. I am Theresa with Creative Whims, and I'm here today to paint and chat with you. So thank you for joining me today. I'm flying solo today. Kristen has 6 grandchildren at her house today. So the girl is busy. So I am working on something completely different. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me get you guys pulled up here on my laptop, and then we'll get working. I have to pull you guys up on Facebook and both my YouTube channels, so bear with me. It takes me a little bit to get all that done. All right. I think I got everybody. So we got that one, and that one. And now I have to go back to Facebook. What? Oh man, this would be an easier way. I have way too many windows open. I had Facebook pulled up. Okay. Oh, I'm live right now. Hang on. I don't know, I lost y'all on Facebook somehow. My goal in life is to be like Kimberly and have a staff of people that help me with this crap. Oh my gosh. It's always the setup that's the hardest to get done. My gosh. And I got all these windows. Hi Mandy, welcome. One last thing. Alright. You like my personal touch? As chaotic and messy as it is. Okay, so what I'm working on today is I want to paint this cool thing. Let me move my table real quick so you can see the whole thing. Alright, so I'm taking all the drawers out I got this at Hobby Lobby. My intention is to fill it with DMC floss because right now my floss is the so I want to grungy it up. It looks cool like it is, but it can look cooler. So my plan is to use the Dixie Belle this is what I'm using. Dixie Belle Iron Pantina. Is that showing up? It's really blown out, isn't it? And then you put that on really heavy. I mean, I'm going to show you. And then you spray this on. This is the process that Kristen taught me when she was here last. When was that? I guess it was last fall. Yeah, it was last fall. Her and I did Witch Paint Wednesday together here in my studio, and we painted like a couple nightstands for the back bedroom, our spare bedroom, and then she brought up a antique dresser that she used the same process on, so it all coordinates. Anyways, so this is something that she taught me how to do, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So I want to be close enough that you can see what I'm doing. And it's really easy to do. There's no, the magic is in just the chemicals and just the way it works. Remember what you said in Create to don't compare yourself to others. Right? I'm not comparing myself. I just want help. Yep. I could use more help. That's all. Okay. I don't, well, and the reason I also said it too is because I just happened to catch Kimberly on her live floss tube this morning. And I just love how well it flows. She's got the overhead camera, she's got face on camera, and she's got some kind of scenes typing in like all the links that people were asking about and stuff. It was very cool. And they have it down. It's amazing how they do that. So, okay, I'm gonna get started. So this says shake well. So that's what I'm doing. And I can't remember. I have two, and one of the sprayers doesn't work. I think it's this one. So I'm gonna try it out. I need some paper towel. But yes, thank you, Mandy, for reminding me. Yeah, this is the bottle that the sprayer is broken on it. So let me just test this one. Uh-oh. This one's not wanting to work either. Seriously. I think maybe because this nozzle is not what came with this bottle, and I'm thinking that the thing that goes down in there is a little short and it's not reaching because it was kind of empty. Let's see. Okay, well this is going splendidly. I got this water bottle. I can switch it out if I have to. I wonder why this one was. No, still not working. And I thought I had more of these, guys. dries. Alright, here's a water bottle. See, this one has water in it, so I kind of don't want to use that one. But I found another little sprayer, and I'll try this one. Hi Jan, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I'm having spray bottle issues. I don't know what's going on. How's the weather in Missouri, Wendy? Please work. What on earth is going on with this? Well, instead of spraying this on, I might just have to put it on with a brush. Is it bad to know? Hold on. Is it bad that I know what day of the week it is when I see which big Wednesday? That's funny. My mom says too, like, she never knows what day of the week it is because she doesn't need to know. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Now I lost my other Facebook page. Good golly. The struggle is real. Okay. Not bad for a July day, low 90s. We have had really hot, humid weather the past couple of days, and I always say, it feels like Missouri. Like, I might as well move to Missouri. Because it, seriously, when I would walk outside, I felt like I was in Missouri. That is the same kind of heat y'all have down there. And, but it rained last night, so today it's still very humid, but it's not as hot. Oh, I think it's working. I can hear it working, but it's not. Nothing's coming out yet. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. It's very frustrating. Can you hear that? And it's just dripping all over. Okay, I'm done. I'm over it. I will be putting this in a bowl and applying it with a brush. Now I gotta find a bowl. Maybe I'll just use a mug. I found this cute mug yesterday that I forgot I had. So I'm pouring it in there. I give up. 3 sprayers, y'all. 3 sprayers, no more. I'm over it. Cow, how frustrating. And you can see it went up into the sprayer. Whatever. 3 strikes, you're out. Ooh, I wish I had a hair clip right now. You are currently stitching My Big Bird from Patreon. Oh my god, I love it. Ah, cool, Jan. When you get it done, you gotta show it to me. I can't wait to see it. Theresa Howard, you are on here. Oh, that's awesome. Run the nozzle through hot water, maybe to open up. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Well, I'm going to get this paint on here first. And we have really hot water down here too, so. Therese, you need to come over to the studio one day. you doing any cross stitch these days? What a hot mess. Hi, Evelyn. So happy to catch you live. I'm on a lunch break. Miss seeing you live. Well, I'm glad you caught us. Glad you are here. I know I miss you too, Theresa. It's been, I hate to say it, but it's been years, hasn't it? The last time I saw you, wasn't it on New Year's Eve? Or it was at Knights of Columbus. I want to say it was New Year's Eve. Ryan showed up, and yeah, that was a couple of years ago. Okay, so I'm not doing the whole drawer. I'm just doing the front of it because that's mostly what you're going to see. Actually, you do see the sides. I might end up doing the sides at a later date. I want to do this whole top as well. Okay, here goes nothing. So this is Dixie Belle Pantina. This is the Iron Pantina. And you just dab it on. You don't have to prep at all. And you put it on fairly thick. Such sad news about Barb's passing. That just, I think it sent shockwaves through the needlework community. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. I didn't know she was sick or anything. So sad. Her and Alma are so talented. Just heartbreaking. Okay, and then I'm going to use this brush to just apply the spray would be much better. After I do this one, I'm going to go take your advice, Theresa, and go see about cleaning out my sprayer. And then very carefully, I'm going to set it over here. Very carefully. Yeah, that's too wasteful doing it that way. I'll be back. It worked. It worked. Thank you, Theresa. Hey, Colleen. Yeah, it was a good time. Almost no cross stitch due to work. I know, work gets in the way, doesn't it? Okay, but then you gotta work so you can buy your cross stitch, right? Oh crap, I don't have a funnel down here. Now I gotta try to pour that in there. I'll just open a new one. I have funnels up at the house, used for cooking. I probably don't want to use them for cooking after I do this. Thank you, Colleen. Yeah, I got that at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just, what am I doing? And I'm grunging it up. Making it rusty. I mean, it's cool like it is, to be honest, but I don't know. I love doing the rust Pantina. So I might bring this back over. And do a little spray. Because it didn't cover the whole thing. Theresa Howard, you're the best. Alright. Oh my lord. I'm kind of making a hot mess here, guys. You know, we all can only, hope to have a friend that, you consider like a soul sister or, someone that can complete your sentences or whatever, but the fact that Barb and Alma traveled together, designed things together, wrote the books together, traveled together, did shows together, they had a unique friendship that is very rare. And I just can't even imagine the void that Alma's going to feel. It's just heartbreaking. I hope I don't screw this thing up. I'll be really upset if I mess it up and it doesn't turn out good. Like, I would be mortified. And the other thing I'm going to do is on the inside, I'm going to put paper, like scrapbook paper or something, cut it to fit in there so that the floss sits on something other than the metal. I wonder if I should wear gloves when I use this stuff. Probably should. Oh yeah, exactly. You just finished stitching and piecing your Through the Woods quilt, and now it's with Cheryl to quilt. Yay! Oh, you're so sweet. I loved watching, how it progressed, and watching you work on it was really something else, pretty cool. That's something else that's rare, to be able to watch somebody actually create something that they're going to gift to you. Pretty cool. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see it. And it will be a used quilt. We will use it for sure. And when I say we, I mean Kevin, because I'm always roasting. I can't imagine me cuddling up in a quilt unless it's in the basement in the wintertime when it's, we spend a lot of time down there watching movies and stuff in the winter. And we're usually bundled up down there at that time. So Kristen went back home on Monday. Her and Gabby and JT flew back home. That's why she's not doing Whatcha Paintin Wednesday. Her arms are still tired from flying. Just kidding. Some corny humor for you there. I can make a funnel by kind of wrapping a piece of paper into a funnel shape. I mean rolling a piece of paper into a funnel shape. Good idea, Jan. Thank you. So okay, so Jan, you hopped over to you hopped over to the other YouTube channel. All right, cool. I don't know why these. I'm having a hard time with this, guys. Maybe I should just do this. Okay, now I can see all comments. I was hoping to get this done today for Whatcha Paintin Wednesday. Oh, you remember last week, you guys? I don't know if whoever was here last week. I know Colleen was, but you know how I opened up those little they're supposed to be like mini business cards, and I was going to use them as floss keeps for the Silver Needle Retreat. I ordered them wrong. I went back into the Moo site, and what I thought I was doing was I thought I could change the back and the front of each one of them. So I would have an image of, you know, a sampler, and then on the back I was putting the name of the sampler, my website, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can only, the back, well, they call it the front. To me, it's the back, but they were saying that the front, you can have up to like 100 different images, but the back will always be the same. So that's what confused me, because to me, the front is the artwork, and the back is where all your information is, the writing. So that's what confused me. I had that backwards, so I was putting in all these different images, but it only accepted the last image I posted, which was Oh My Bird. So yeah, I have, what is it, 2,400 of those flipping Oh My Bird little floss tag things. So I'm going to sell them on Etsy and sell them so cheap that just to get my money, just to recoup my money back. And, you know, I just so bummed when that happened. Yeah. So I didn't even have to contact them because I realized it was my fault. Jan and Colleen met on the Pacific Northwest Zoom chat. Do you guys, is it like a stitching chat? That's cool. I would love to do some kind of a Zoom chat thing with stitchers, but I don't know. I got rid of Zoom because I got StreamYard, but it sounds like more people do the chats and stuff on Zoom. Quit dripping. Quit being a drip. Maybe one of them will get dry enough while I'm doing this. I'll be able to show you the results today. Kevin. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Jan, was that the one I was finishing stitching on the border on the quilt and it was noisy? Colleen, you're too funny. I'm gonna wash my hands a little bit in between this. I don't know if this is toxic. Should have some gloves, probably. I wish I had more time to stitch. It's just right now. I wanted to stitch this morning, but I had some things I had to take care of. And when I get done with Witch Paint Wednesday, I got the second strike-offs for my fabric line for the Love of Nature. And they came in, like, I want to say late Wednesday. The UPS guy must be, obviously, any delivery guy is afraid of the dogs, and I don't blame them. But he took this envelope or like a packet, that wasn't like a box, it was just in like a bag, I guess you'd say. And Kyle found it in the garage on the floor, so I don't know if the garage door was open and he just like threw it in there or what, but anyways, it came in, and I think the next day we had the grandkids, and then Kristen came into town, and anyways, I haven't had a chance to look at it and make notes and stuff, so I got to do that after I'm done here. Say hi, don't be rude.
Hi.
He said hi earlier, but I don't think anybody was on when he did it earlier. So Saturday, I'm driving down to Keepsakes to pick up the trunk show that I had at StitchCon and doing a meet and greet from 1 to 2. And Kevin and I were going to go together. And he tells me yesterday, he's like, I'm really sorry, but I have a gig Saturday. I can't go with you to Cincinnati. He's like, we can just go Sunday. I said, I can't. I have a commitment from 1 to 2 for a meet and greet. So I'm extremely bummed because now I have to drive. It's going to be like a 12-hour day. Drive down there. Because we were going to stay the night. Kevin and I were going to go Saturday, stay the night, Saturday night, and come home, Sunday morning. But I'm not staying the night by myself, so. But, which is nice, because I kind of want to be home Sunday. Anyways, I've got to get these kits done for the retreat. I'm still waiting on a couple of things to come in. Dadgummit, it keeps running. Well, you have to apply that spray really thick to get the nice rusty results. And Then if you tilt it at all, it runs off. Let's put that on there. This is going slow. It's going slow, guys. It's been 40 minutes. I'm on my 6th one. Look at how many of these drawers I have. I might be doing this again. Well, I won't be here next week. No, Kristen said she probably won't do Whatcha Paint Wednesday until the grandkids go back to school in the fall because, you know, she has them every day and it's just too hard to try to do anything else. So I won't be here next week. I'll be in Tulsa for the Silver Needle Retreat. So we'll take next week off. But I'll probably, when I come back, this is probably what I'll be painting on then too. Because I really want to get this done. Because I can't put the floss in it until I get it done. I just thought of something. I hope. Oh, Theresa. I just thought of something. I'm putting this on thick. But the problem is, if I close up those file things, I want to stick paper in there and like put like DMC neutrals, lights or whatever, DMC greens, DMC, I wanted to label it. But now I got them pretty much gooped shut. I should have left well enough alone. I should have just left it like it is. Oh, crap. Well, I have that label maker, and I'll make it work. And my label maker, I can just stick it right in there. It'd be fine. It'll all work out. Oh yeah, the first one is already starting to get rusty. It looks awesome. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Nathan, I just realized we have 1 week till the event. I know! Yay! Hold on, I'm missing stuff. I don't remember the noise, because sewing noises don't bother me. I'd go with you if I was closer. No kidding. Just to meet Pam and Stefan. I know you meant that's so fun. I don't know if Pam will be there though. Are you going to store your floss in those drawers by brand or by color? I'm going to do it by brand because I think that would be easier for me. Like I have a floss tree over here that's all Weeks Dye Works, and then I need a way to store. I might have actually enough to do Classic Colorworks and DMC in here. So it'll be by brand, by color. Yes, label makers, it's the best. Oh, that's funny. Yep, Jan. I just answered that, okay. All right. What was I talking about right before this? Oh, I guess just going to Ohio. I don't know. Yeah, I have to. I told Barbara I could only do the meet and greet from 1 to 2 because I have to hightail it back to Craft Gallery before they close. So it's it's 4.5 hours to get to Cincinnati, which that's with no stops. So obviously, potty breaks and gas and not gas, but like putting gas in the car. um, there's going to be stops. So I'm going to say, plus with traffic and construction and whatnot, I want to allow enough time. So it's going to take probably 5.5 to 6 hours to get there. So then I'm going to do the meet and greet, and then I really need to hightail it out of there 2:30 at the latest, but hopefully when 2 o'clock comes, I can leave. And I got to get back to Craft Gallery to pick up the framed piece for the retreat. And that's a 2.5 hour drive from Cincinnati. And then it's another 2.5 hour drive from Craft Gallery to my house. Yeah, so it's gonna be a whirlwind. But I mean, I drove from Kristen's house home by myself. I'm perfectly fine doing that. Oh, you guys, I got some exciting news that I don't think I've shared with you at all. We're getting a new truck. We were going to lease it, and Kevin decided, no, let's just buy it because they hold their value for so long, and I couldn't be happier. I have wanted a new truck for so long. So it's on order. We're hoping to get it to go to Tulsa, but we're running out of time. I would love to have it to go to Ohio Saturday, but I don't see that happening. You never know. They might call us and say it's in, and we could go Friday and get it. So yeah, that is exciting. It's black. It's gonna be black. My first choice was this, like dark silvery gray, like a metallic dark gray. Because we live on a dirt road, I didn't want a black truck. It's in a show dirt, but they couldn't find one for us. So I love a black truck. I think they're beautiful, but to keep it clean is probably going to be really annoying. I'll be going like 1 mile an hour down the road when it's muddy. I'll have to allow an extra 15 minutes to go anywhere. I'm glad I put gloves on. I'm currently sorry for that one. I remember there's a friend by you that often goes to Craft Gallery. Maybe she will go with you. There's someone that goes to Craft Gallery that lives by me. I'm gonna get a hold of Jan. So Kevin said, the place that they're having their gig at, they had until yesterday to cancel because of rain. And they didn't cancel, so I haven't contacted Jan. She might have her granddaughter, I don't know. But oh, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about Donna. Yeah, Donna lives. Yeah, she's about an hour from me. I know who you're talking about. My bad. I'm slow. Okay, I'm slow. Yes. Yeah, she would love to go because she's supposed to go with me to Tulsa. And she was heartbroken that she couldn't go. Her husband had knee surgery. Actually, I don't know if he's had his surgery already or not. I think he had it already. I don't know. I need to get a hold of her, see how he's doing. But he was having knee replacement surgery, so she decided not to go to Oklahoma because she needed to be home to take him to, you know, his rehab appointments and physical therapy appointment, I guess you would say. Not rehab. Rehab, I don't know. I think of rehab as like alcohol and drug rehab. That's what it makes me think of. But physical therapy, anyway. Yes, Donna. She is one of my model stitchers too. She stitched pet all the dogs. She stitched a lot of them, so I know I'm not going to remember them all. But she did the Rejoice Angel. She stitched Pet All the Dogs. She stitched Patriotic Santa. I think that was the first thing she stitched for me. She's doing a Biscornu for me right now. She's known as the Biscornu Queen. And it's a Newcastle bouquet Biscornu. Oh, they're looking so good. Donna. I need a hair clip, y'all. I washed my hair today, and the day that I wash my hair, it's like so uncontrollable. It behaves much better when it's dirty. Did anybody watch my latest Create Tube? When I did like my happy dance about this thing that I bought? Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Pokey little pineapples here. Hello. How are you? Thank you for sharing your process and your day with us. I'm drinking coffee, cross-stitching, and watching you paint. I think I can smell the paint now. Yeah, it is. I'm glad the air's on because it's kind of stinky. The spray is stinky. The paint doesn't have any smell to it, but the spray does. Boy, it looks like it's going to rain here. Oh, Mom and I were playing cards last night, and we stopped to stand at the window, the slider door that looks out over the back deck and the yard and everything, and we were watching the lightning. Oh, it was so pretty. It was fun. And eating popcorn. Oh my gosh. We love popcorn. That's, what's it called? Not Smart Pop, Skinny Pop. It's so delish. Oh my gosh, I have something funny to tell you. Just a minute, let me get this one done. Ooh, I'm running out of room over here. Shoot. Yeah, done it. a wonderful day. Pokey little pineapple, I forgot what your real name is. Caroline. Everyone have a great day jumping in the shower and getting this day started clean. Wait, Colleen, are you still here? Colleen, wait. I got something funny to tell you. Don't go. Ah, she's probably gone. Okay, so for the Silver Needle Retreat, instead of like getting up in front of everybody and just talking about myself and my career and this and that, and trying to remember dates of, you know, when, because I've had three businesses, it feels like. I had Primitive Folk. Primitive Folk was, oh, I'm not going to give answers. Anyways, I've basically had three businesses. They kind of, you know, morphed one into the other. Well, anyways, instead of just being up there talking about it, I made like a game, a questionnaire that I'm going to hand out to everybody at the retreat. And there's going to be door prizes for whoever gets the most answers right. That's why I don't want to talk too much about all that right now. Well, one of the questions is, what is Theresa's next pattern adventure or something like that? And it said, can't remember the answers. Quilting patterns. What was it? Oh, embroidery patterns, quilting patterns, or wool applique patterns. And so, anyways, I got all the questionnaires done, and so I wanted to print the sheet off, and I printed it off on the computer on the workshop side of the studio where Kevin's at, instead of on my printer over here. So Kevin walks in, and he's like, I guess I don't know Theresa very well. He's like, well, what's this question all about? And I just like, well, what do you think the answer is? Anyways, I had never even talked to him about it. I was going to talk to him all about, we have a lot of business decisions to make, like here in the near future. And like we want to make a 5-year plan. And we were going to talk about that like on our travels Saturday. So I hadn't talked to him about it yet. And he's like, really? He's like, you're trying to kill me, aren't you? Oh my gosh, you should have seen the look on his face, and you should have seen the look on my face when I was like, oh, yeah, I haven't talked to you about that yet. Jan knows the answer to that one. It was pretty funny. I don't think he thought it was very funny. He smiled in the end, though. He was cool with it. He knows me. That's what I do. I'm always thinking ahead, and you know, you can't shut down this creative mind. I think sometimes he'd like to have a little off switch. Click. Yeah, so I'm going to have prizes for that. I got some other things up my sleeve. And I'm going to be giving away like punch needle models that I don't need anymore. So yeah, it'll be fun. I think it will make it more fun than me just standing up there talking. It'll be easier for me too, because I won't have to remember dates and stuff. Because I get them all mixed up. Plus, you know, a little bit of nerves can really mess up your memory. These drawers look super old now. Oh, Jan, that's a bummer. What am I painting? Cheryl. Hello, welcome by the way. I'm painting the drawer fronts of this cool piece that I got at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to use it to store my DMC and Classic Colorworks floss by brand and by color. And then there's bigger drawers. Oh, what is this? And then the bigger drawers, there's 4 of these size drawers at the bottom. And I could put linen in here. I don't know if I'm gonna put my linen in here or not. But all the drawers, I'm also gonna line them with paper, just so that the threads aren't laying on the metal. So yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of work to do. Not only to I'm grunging up the front, and I'm making them rusty looking, like old looking, and I'm gonna do the same for the top. So that way the top and the drawer fronts will look the same, and then it's got this black grid. I think it'll look really sharp. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get invited back to that retreat, Jan. I don't know. I don't know that I'll do it again next year. I don't want to touch my hair, so I'm using this to put my hair back. I probably won't do it again next year, just because I told myself. I think I went in, like a bit over the deep end this year with having a retreat in Oklahoma. You know, it's a 14-hour drive, not including stops. And then that's in July. I'm home August, and then in September we're going out to Utah for 2 weeks. And I just think that's just too much traveling for me. I'm not a traveler. I don't want to be gone that much from my home. So I think I overdid it this year. Kind of overextended myself. And a lot of it is because, you know, it's exciting. I'm flattered to be invited to do these things, and it's especially, you know, the Silver Needle, Lindy's, you know, they've been a customer of mine since the very beginning. And she was one of them that encouraged me to do cross stitch. And so I was thrilled to be invited to be a guest designer. How do you say no to something like that? You know what I mean? You know, and then being new with Riley Blake, I think, you know, being asked by them to come out and teach was also very flattering. And I'm just glad there was a month in between the July trip and the August trip. And Kevin and I have never been out west. I mean, we've been to California, but we flew out there. And so we haven't experienced all the beautiful scenery out west. So it's going to be awesome. We're going to make tons of amazing memories, and I'm so thrilled about it. But like I said, it's just, I'm not a big traveler. But yeah, I'm hoping to really take lots of pictures and really document both those trips so I can share it on FlossTube with everyone. Probably, you know, maybe do some Instagram stories and stuff like that. Kevin will definitely help with that whole part of it. Oh, those are going to touch. No, they're not. Ah, I see where I missed a spot on this panel. Shoot, I see another spot I missed. Damn it. I gotta fix that real quick. All right. You need an apprentice. Have you ever thought about finding like a high school kid that is into art and wanting to learn? They could help you with lining your drawers and stuff like that. Yeah. I've had employees in my studio before. At one time I had 3 employees working here. And the problem I found with that is I was always so busy giving them something to do and keeping them. I mean, if I were to hire somebody, I would want to hire somebody that would want to make it like their job, and they would be what do you call that, self-sufficient, and somebody that would just take the reins on something and get it done instead of needing to be guided and handheld through everything, because it really took a lot of time from me being able to create and to design. And you know, I love that I don't have to get up to an alarm. I love that I can get down to the studio whenever I want. If I want to stay up to the house and do designing all day, I can do that. When I paint my watercolors, a lot of times I can do that at the house. You know, so I like my freedom, so to speak. I think the best thing for me that would really help me is to find someone that can do a lot of my, like, I love editing videos. I love it, but it's very time consuming. And if I could, you can hire people virtually to do that kind of thing. So there are ways I can, you know, and I have Kevin's cousin. She lives in Millington, which is just a 15-minute, maybe 20-minute drive. And she always says, if you ever need any help, you know, I'm here for you. So, you know, maybe I can work something out with her, and like, just like when I get floss in, just to get it organized. I mean, all of these things take time, and there's a lot of it that other people definitely could do that would help me out. So, yeah, I mean, I think about it. I just haven't done anything about it. I can remember when I had I guess you'd call him a ghost painter. I would draw the art, and then I would, like, a sketch, like, on graph paper, graph paper, the paper that has the lines in it, graph paper. And I would just write what color I wanted where, and then Ginger would paint it, and then when she was done, I would take the painting, and I would use, like, color pencils and things just to bring out some more of the detail and stuff. And she worked, God, how many years did she work with us? I don't know, probably 6 years or so. I'm not even sure. I'd have to look at my records. But anyway, there were times when, you know, I would try to get something done. She worked on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I would try to have something sitting on her desk for her when she came in the morning. There were times when, like, she was going to be here in an hour, and it would hit me, oh my gosh, I don't have anything ready for Ginger. And I would have to run down to the studio and just draw something up. You know, sometimes it was maybe something from my sketchbook that I didn't even need done right away, but I just had to have something for her to paint. And that used to drive me crazy. I don't know. The whole reason I like being self-employed is because I like the freedom. You know what I mean? But yet, I know I need help with some stuff. It's a catch-22. It's a little dance. And, like, you know, we're getting to the age where, you know, we got to start thinking about an exit plan here. And I have some ideas on that, but I mean, I'm only 54. I got a ways to go. Trust me. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon, but it's definitely something you have to have, you know, in your thoughts. You have to have those discussions. I can see where making sure you had stuff for them to do could become a job in itself. Yeah, it was when I had a studio full of people, for sure. Someone who takes initiative, yes. Sounds like a wonderful trip. Does the summer humidity affect the paint? Well, it'll just take longer to dry. It's not too bad in here because I keep the studio at a decent temperature. When I, at the end of the day, Kevin cranks it up to like 83 in here. Because when we're not down here, why run it? I mean, it's, as you can tell, the air conditioner runs constantly. And right now, I think I have it on 74. And normally I would have it on 70. But our electrical grid is being stressed to the max because it's been so hot. We run our house, the studio, and my mom and Jerry's trailer off one grid. You know, one electrical grid or whatever. Things probably going zzz, like that. So we went and bought battery backups for all the computers and all the electronical things because when the air kicks on in my studio, the lights bzz, dim, and you can hear those battery backups click and fire up for like a second. Yeah, it's terrible. So thankfully, it's cooling off. It's only supposed to be in the 70s, I think, the rest of this weekend and into next week. So that's really going to help with that whole thing. And where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So we try to keep it a little warmer in the studio than normal. I have a fan blowing on me, and that definitely helps. And normally I'd have shorts on, but all my shorts are in the dirty clothes. So I need to do laundry, so that's why I have on leggings. But it would definitely help if I had shorts on. I run really hot, and I'm melting when it's 74, like 75. He had it 78 when I came in. I'm like, oh no, gotta put that baby a little cooler. Rocks, desert, cactus, mountains, more fodder for your designs. Right, Caroline? Someone to teach. Yes. All right. Hey, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish these small drawers, and I'll leave the big drawers for next time I do Witch Paint Wednesday, which, like I said, I will be gone next week to the retreat, so it'll be the following week. And then I'll have them all done, and I can put it all together. Well, then I just got to put the papers in. I might do that on the next Witch Paint Wednesday. That wouldn't be painting, though, would it? Should be Witchy Creating Wednesday. Because that way it doesn't have to be painting. Kristen was going to work on she's going to be making a sign for somebody's business on a big round cradle board. And that's what she was going to work on today, but like I said, she's got all her grandkids there today, 6 of them. And the oldest, I don't even know how old the oldest is, maybe 10, 11? So yeah, it's a lot of little kids running around. I told her, I said, just give them a canvas and some paints and some brushes and they can join us on Witch Paint Wednesday. And she goes, oh my gosh, I would be so stressed out. And I goes, I think I'd be stressed out just watching that. Do we have a generator? Yes, we do. Oh, hey, Donna. We were just talking about you. It's all good, of course. Yeah, we have a generator. What's up, Donna? So, what are you doing Saturday, Donna? How's your husband? I'm assuming he already had his surgery. That or it's coming right up anyway. Ooh. Boy, it's nice and quiet when that air conditioner shuts off. My dog's about to bark. Just warning you. I heard a car. He's doing great. I'm beginning. You're beginning to remember why you retired from nursing. That's funny. I'm working on my CW Live paintings. Are you, Nathan? Awesome. Which one are you doing right now? The angel paintings that everyone's doing. Our last one, Ariel. Oh my gosh. Everyone's is turning out so pretty. I just love it. It just makes me so happy that everyone's paintings are coming out great, that they're enjoying it. It's so awesome. I feel like a proud parent. Teeny Woo, you didn't bark. It's such a good girl. She's tired today because those thunderstorms yesterday. She gets all worked up, scared. So I gave her whatever I got from the vet when we went down to Florida to see Mom and Jerry in January. I had some of that stuff left over and I gave that to her last night. Took the edge off. She went and lay down on the couch. It's like dominoes, guys. I don't know that you can see them. See them all that I've painted? I'm so scared if one of them fell. I'm afraid they would all tumble. I'm going to unplug my phone and see if I can show you the first one that I did, how it's turned out. Oops. over. Oh, this is a trip. All right, this is the first one that I did. See how good it's looking? See the rust coming out on it? See my baby shoes back there? See my little baby shoes? So yeah, I don't know. Could you guys see that? All right, 2 more drawers and I'll be done. Retired. He's a good patient. Awesome. You don't want to know which one I'm still on. I know it was busy. You were busy. So Caroline retired 4 years ago. Mandy retired from nursing. So Caroline, CW Live, it's the CW stands for Creative Whims, and it's my painting class. So I go live on Tuesday nights, and I paint in a private Facebook group. The cost is $111 when you first sign up, and then it's a 3-month session. Within those 3 months, we create 6 projects, painting projects. And then if you decide, like, session 6 starts August 3rd, okay? So after session, that's hard to say. After session 6, if you decide to stay for session 7, you get a 20% off coupon code. And then the next session is only $88.88. So it's a really great value. Also, when you sign up to CW Live and I add you to the Facebook group, all of the past lessons that we have done are available for you to do. So this is how it works. So on August 3rd, I go live in the Facebook group and I do a painting. We paint it in 2 weeks. So the first Tuesday we start the painting, the next Tuesday we finish that painting. We use the same color palette every time so that you know how to mix, what to mix to get what colors, and so you're not constantly buying paints. And I give all the PDF downloads so you don't have to know how to draw. I teach you how to trace it onto your substrate so you can paint. So some people will paint along with me that night. Some people, if they miss class or they just want to watch, then they can go back and watch the replay to paint their own. So anyways, I've been doing it for over a year now. I think I started April 2020. I think it's April 2020. So it's been over a year and it's awesome. I'm taking July off, so because of the retreat and everything. So yeah, we'll be back August 3rd if you're interested in painting with us. I can show you the last painting we did. So session 5, the last painting we did was Ariel on this 24-inch round cradle board. And I just love her face. She's just so sweet looking. And I love the braid. The braid is my favorite part. So yeah, we paint everything from folk art. We painted this. This was our first lesson in session 5. So we do like some folk art stuff. Show you a few things. We painted that in session 4. We painted this angel. I can't remember if that was session 2 or 3. Maybe even 4. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, we paint 6 paintings per session. We've done some Halloween. We've done Christmas paintings, fall paintings. have them stacked everywhere in the studio, and I need to start selling them. So yeah, it's fun. Good looking honky. Hi Theresa, Peter North here. Old adult. Oh, great. Okay. Hello and welcome. Got it. All right. All right, Hannah. Hi Hannah, welcome. Hello Hannah. So I missed what you are painting. Well, I guess they are drawers. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the drawer fronts for this piece here that I got at Hobby Lobby. So I'm making all the drawer fronts like a rust patina. Yeah, my hair is driving me crazy. It keeps getting in my face. Just making sure I'm reading all the comments. I don't want to miss anybody's questions. I'm on that. So you have to have it flat to spray it. Like if I lay this sideways and spray it, a lot of that spray will run off and you don't get the nice deep rust. It will just be kind of gray and black. And I like the rust, so where am I going to put this? You know what, these last two, I'll just lay them on this table. You know who used to be on here all the time on the lives is Doreen Branham. I haven't seen Doreen on here in a while. I think my speed is beating yours. Oh, that's funny. Oh, crap. I was afraid that might happen. Yep. I shouldn't have done that. I really need to put it somewhere else. Hold on, y'all. You got to go. Okay, one last one, and then I'll do the other drawers in a couple weeks. I don't know. I'm thinking I might just finish them. I don't know. I'd like to just get it done. I guess it depends on how many people are going to stay on with me. We have 14 on here. It's getting dark in my studio. I swear it's going to rain soon. The lighting still looks good though with my phone. It's amazing, these smartphones, how good the quality is. I don't know. Let me look at these. I kind of like these drawers with the black. Oh, that's a black piece of wood. I wonder if I can take that out of there. Yes, Nathan, absolutely. I want to take tons of pictures of the retreat. So this is a piece of wood stuck in there. I'm just wondering if I can get it out of there, because I'd like to keep that black. No, it's shoved in there. Lots of racket here. But yeah, see the front of that one? See that black? I'd love to keep that in there, but I'd like to keep it the black color. I could just tape over it. Let me get a knife. Bye, Carolyn. Hubby is leaving out of the guest. Hubby is tearing out the guest bathroom today. Catch y'all later. Bye. Thanks for joining us today, Carolyn. Kristen, when she was in town, she had a hard time sleeping. And this is so funny. So the first night where the wedding was like probably 45 minutes from my house. And we wanted to be close to the venue because, well, we were back and forth to the venue, let's put it that way. Saturday day. Friday during the day, and then obviously Saturday for the wedding. And anyways, we just stayed out there to make it easier. Well, this is funny. Hope she doesn't mind me telling you this. Friday night she could not sleep, and we had someone stay in our room with us, so her and I were in the same bed. And I sleep on my back. I sleep like with my hands to my side. I mean, it looks like I'm dead, to be honest. And I just lay there like that. And I don't snore. I don't like make noises. You can't even really hear me breathe. I'm really quiet. She goes, she sleeps on her side. So she happened to be on her side, like facing me, and she couldn't sleep. She goes, the next day, she's like, "You're just such a peaceful sleeper." She's like, I couldn't sleep. I was just watching you sleep. You were so peaceful. You don't even make a sound. And I goes, that's a little bit creepy. We start laughing. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun together. The wedding was beautiful. The venue was outdoors, and it was hot, but it wasn't the 90-degree humidity that we had on Sunday. So thank goodness for that. It was in the 80s, and it was a little humid, but not horrible. It didn't rain, so that was good. They had a really good day for the wedding. Well, this is adding a lot of work, putting this on, but what are you gonna do, right? You want to do it right. You have to take the time to make it right. All right, so I covered it up with painter's tape. So I'm just gonna go for it. All right. I decided to just go for it. I'll post pictures on Instagram and Facebook of how the drawers turn out when they dry, and I'll show you guys how cool they look. I'm going to have to buy more of this Iron Pantina though. Probably after this project I will be done. Like I won't have much left. I'm trying to remember where I bought it. Because you can't, I can't, even though I have a wholesale, or I have a license to purchase wholesale, they don't sell to online shops, or you have to have a brick and mortar store. And you can't order directly from them either. So you have to order through a brick and mortar. So anyway, I found a shop in Michigan that I ordered from, but I don't remember the name of it. So I'll just Google search like I did the first time. Did you hear that? It's the air kicking on. All right, Nathan, catch you later. We'll see you next week. All right, Hannah, you gotta go too. All right. All right, I think I'm just gonna say goodbye as well, everybody. Thank you for being here with me today. I just have 3 more drawers to do. I'm gonna whip those out real quick. That way it's just done. And I will be gone next week to the Silver Needle Retreat, but when I get back, I have lots of fun things to share with you guys. So thanks again for being here. Bye.